I'm Brittany Saunders and welcome to Big Business. You have landed in one of my bonus episodes today, and today I'm going to be sharing with you, I think, one of the best things. I've done a lot of good things, I think, in my business journey, and I'm sure I'll do a whole big episode about that one day, like of all the best decisions that I've ever made. But I thought for this bonus episode, I would share with you one of the best things that we have ever done for our business and also for our community. And I've got producer Xander here with me.
Hello.
Again.
Bow, 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 bow.
Again. Yeah, you know those siren noises?
Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Mic drop.
And we're just going to chat about this amazing decision that we made earlier this year and why it's been so great. And to all of you business owners out there, this is going to be a good one for you because it's all about community. You hear about communities all the time. We all know what a community is. Community is everything. Community is everything in our day-to-day life. The people that we surround ourselves with. Like, what are you without your community? You're just a shell.
Just a person by themselves.
Yeah, you're just, what some people like hanging out by themselves.
Yeah, I love it.
Me too. Just myself and AJ and the dogs. But community really is everything. And we all know that in life. Community is everything. But also that same sort of rule applies in business. Building a community is so powerful for your business. And that's something that I think I and everyone at Fate has done really well over the years is we have built a community. We've been able to build our community even stronger through having retail stores. I'd say that's an advantage of us having retail stores is, yeah, it's one thing to be this online brand and people can shop online with you and interact with you on social media, but to have physical retail stores is opening up your doors for your community to come in person. And that has definitely made our community stronger because we've just created another layer of involvement for our community. The thing that we did at the start of this year is we started something called Fate Society. It's nothing new. It's nothing that we made up. And what we did, though, was we started a Facebook group. And I don't know why we haven't done this sooner, but one thing that we really want to focus on and are focusing on this year is rewarding our community better and more than what we currently do. We have like a loyalty program, get 1 point for every dollar, blah, blah, blah. Like it's really stock standard and cookie cutter. And one thing that we're working on is how can we make that better? How can we give back to our community more? And how can our community feel more connected with us? And now it's one thing for us to have Instagram accounts and TikTok accounts and make videos of us and people to be able to comment on that. That's one great way of having community. But we thought, let's make a Facebook group where our community can not only, comment to us on there, but they can post on their own and create conversations with other people in our community because it's not that often in Instagram comments that you like have full-on conversations with people.
No, I'm usually arguing with people or calling them out. I've become a serial Instagram Karen and it's awful. It's awful. And I'm sure it's not like that in the Fate Society.
No. So many other brands have Facebook groups already. And we have like a buy, swap and sell group as well, which we've had for years. And there's like 20,000 members in our buy, swap and sell. Yeah. And you know what? A customer started that.
Hectic.
Yeah.
And like purely for...
She wanted to sell something. So this was years and years and years ago.
Yeah.
When Fate was still relatively new. We didn't have a Facebook buy, swap and sell. But you know how like every brand has a buy, swap and sell?
Yeah.
On Facebook. So one day, all of a sudden, I just saw on Facebook that there was a Fate buy, swap and sell group. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? So I requested to join and there was honestly like maybe 20 people in there. So I requested to join and then they accepted me and then I ended up messaging the admin who had started it and I was like, hey, like it's me, like I'm the owner of Fate. And she's like, oh yeah, I just created this group because I had a Fate piece that I wanted to sell and you didn't have a Facebook group. And I was like, thank you so much. And so then for the next couple of years, she made me an admin. She's like, do you want to be an admin of the group? I'm like,
Yeah.
sure. And so for the next couple of years, she was the admin of the group with me.
That's actually so cool and organic though.
Yeah, and I think she was from Perth or something, and she fully was the moderator and admin of this group. And then I think like it grew and grew and grew and grew and got to, over 10,000 members, and I think it was like becoming too much. And I'm like, fair enough, girl. And so she messaged me and said, I'm going to step off as the admin, and I'm like, fair enough. Like I never expected you to continue being an admin like once I joined when it was a baby little group. So yeah, we had our buy, swap and sell group for so long, and there's fucking so many posts in there every day that I can't keep up. But we wanted to make another group which was not about selling, like no selling allowed. We wanted a community page where we could speak with our community directly, have them talk back to us, and then the option of them being able to just post in there, whatever it may be, post their outfit, post asking for recommendations, post about sizing. And we started it, I don't know if it was like March or April this year, and I said, fuck it, let's do it. It was just one of those like random things where I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And I just quickly jumped on, made the group, made the banner, I invited all the work girls to join, and then we just shared it on our social media kind of thing. And so I said, I want my goal with this group to be that we get 10,000 members eventually. Eventually, like long-term goal, 10K.
How many do you have now?
Nearly 20,000. And so like it's absolutely taken off more than I ever could imagine. And firstly, the thing that's fucking amazing about having a community and then building a Facebook group, it's free. Everything else that you do in business costs money. Well, of course, you can post on Instagram for free and all that. The fact that it's free to have a Facebook group for a business is like, it's almost like, I don't know why Facebook and Meta don't charge for this shit.
Yeah.
Because we now have a place where...
I mean, they're charging for the blue badge. So...
Yeah, true.
Yeah, they're making money.
Well, see, I don't pay for my blue badge because I got it years before the paid verified thing. Yeah. And we don't have the blue badge for Fate. I've applied like 5 times and we get declined.
No way.
Yeah.
You for sure should have it for
I know.
Fate. That's
and
crazy.
You apply, right? Because we just want the blue tick to make us more official.
Yeah.
But businesses can't apply the way that you can now. Like, how you can pay? Businesses aren't allowed to do that.
Wow.
Yeah. So you have to apply as a business and upload relevant documents.
Yeah, like articles that are written about the business.
So then we've got like Daily Mail articles. Like I put all of our top articles in there and I get declined every time.
That's wild.
Yeah. Like I just want the ticks to be like, yes, this is Fate and they're legit.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got our Facebook group and it has created a whole new level of community like nothing I ever could have imagined.
Do you have like a favourite interaction that you've had in the group already?
My favourite thing that happens in Fate Society, and we get so many posts every single day in that group, my favourite thing would have to be when people post in Fate Society and they might upload a couple of outfit like mirror selfie kind of thing, and they will write a caption and people in the group are really vulnerable and, speak about their struggles, and they might say like, just for example, hey, this is my first post in here. I don't normally do anything like this, but I just wanted to show all of these outfits that I got from Fate. Like I recently went to the store or I shopped online last week and I'm so obsessed with these pieces. And they talk about, the confidence that they have gotten through wearing our clothes. And the thing that makes it so special is then our entire community jumps onto that post and hypes that person the fuck up.
Oh, that's amazing.
There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of likes, hundreds of comments of just women supporting women.
Yeah. I don't think people realise the validation you can get from social media sometimes when people are uplifting you like that.
Oh,
like that can change someone's life.
Yes, quite literally. And like I literally have got goosebumps because I'm talking about it. Like you get goosebumps.
It's not the aircon.
No, like I literally just got goosebumps then talking about it because that is just the most special and powerful thing to me. And like you said, like you don't realise, not even on the receiving end, but by complimenting someone on a post on social media, like the effect that that can have on them. And I just feel like when we're in this world of comparison and people never feeling good enough and people having so many insecurities, like everyone has so many insecurities, and working in fashion and owning retail stores has really opened my eyes to just how many insecurities a lot of people have.
I think I have skinny ankles, so that's my insecurity.
Wait, you're insecure about your skinny ankles?
Yeah, I always have been.
See, I've got fat ankles.
Do you want to swallow?
No, I've got like tree trunk ankles. I do. But to just have this community of everyone supporting one another and lifting each other up, especially on those kinds of posts where people are posting for the first time saying, I never usually do something like this. And just to see all the comments saying like, you look beautiful, you look amazing. Or sometimes someone will post, let's say, a photo in there and they're in our jeans and they'll do a series of photos and they'll say, hey, everyone, how do you think these jeans look on me? Like, I don't think they look that great. And what's crazy is like they always look amazing.
Yeah.
And it always blows my mind because it just shows you how different our perception of ourselves is compared to what others see.
I agree. I look at pictures of myself from years ago and I remember thinking at the time, I just thought I was like so ugly and like it didn't look good in the clothes I was in. And now I'm like, oh my God, you were actually slaying and didn't even realize.
Yeah. And I think
It's
that's
that
all of us,
hindsight.
constantly have that shadow over ourselves, that we're not seeing ourselves for who we are truly. And I love seeing those posts in our group. And again, the comments, just hundreds of comments saying, these jeans look like they were made for you. Like,
Yeah.
you look stunning.
And it's funny because like a lot of those insecurities come from social media.
Yes.
But then here you are, you've created this community of people who are actually kind of reversing the narrative.
Yeah, it's honestly the most positive thing that I've seen on social media in a really long time. And I want to say it's like one of the best things that we have ever done in the history of Fate. And it's just a Facebook group. And I feel like we're still only just getting started with it. We're doing so many giveaways in there. I launched an item exclusively to the Fate Society group. So they were the only ones that could buy this.
Yeah, you're missing out if you're not in the Fate Society.
Yeah, like they are seeing, like we give them not early access. We do give them early access sometimes to new arrivals, but they know what's launching before anyone else does. Like it's like the most exclusive Fate group there is. They
Yeah.
find out everything first. We show them samples. We ask for feedback. We ask for what do you want to see from us? And that's just from, our end. But we're about to hit 20,000 members in there. So we're doing like 20 days of giveaways
Nice.
just in Fate Society.
What kind of things are you giving away? Or can you not say?
Well, I don't know if it's already out yet or not, but like amazing giveaways every day, like vouchers. And I think we're going to get other brands on board and like have massive goodie packs to give away. It's just so cool to be able to share our world more with our Fate community. Like we share staff stuff in there, staff profiles, and that's cool on our end. But then to just be able to have our community post in there to us just makes it so much more special. And I just feel like we've hit the jackpot with this
Yeah.
group. Like it's the coolest thing that we've ever done.
And can you just join? There's no like requirement when you go on the page, anything you got to fill out?
No, I think they just have to like, when you join a Facebook group, it's like, I agree to no bullying,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah.
So it's that easy.
Yeah, and then we just like we're accepting people all day long because it's like a private group.
Yeah.
You have to be accepted in, but we accept everyone. And yeah, it's just such a positive space, and it's been such a amazing eye opener to us. Like we know we have a big community. We've got 4 stores, 5th one on the way. We've got this online store, but to have a place where that community can connect with us, it just made us realize like, holy shit, like the power of this is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I feel like, it's only just the start. We're always doing so much cool stuff with that group, and we only just started it a few months ago, and we're only just getting started. I'm so excited to see where we can take it because it's going to be just amazing what we can do with that group. Shout out to every single one of you that are in Fate Society. I know a lot of members of Fate Society do listen to the pod. It's also a place where I shamelessly plug the podcast whenever there's like
Let's give them a word to see how many people in the Fate Society have listened to this episode.
Okay. Xander.
Oh, yeah, okay. Xander. Do not do the Z because people do that all the time. Or people just
Xander.
call me Xavier
Oh, yeah.
and they go, hey, Xavier, nice to meet you. I'm like, definitely not how it's spelled, but thank you. So Xander, write my name.
I will do a little post
Yeah.
when this episode goes live. And if you've listened all the way, you need to go back to that post and comment Xander
Yeah, I love it.
on it. But yeah, I honestly plug my podcast in there. Obviously not every single one, but any time I'm talking about Fate specifically, or if they might find it interesting, I'll put a little podcast shout out in there. So I'm really benefiting you as well, Xander, through Fate Society because I'm getting you more downloads on your podcast.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah, community is everything, as we all know, and Fate Society has been one of the best things we have ever done for our business, to have our community more involved with us and just share the love both ways, from us and from them to us as well. So that's my little bonus episode of the day. And if you're not in Fate Society already, what are you doing? Jump onto Facebook and join us.
Bye.
Bye.